Last night you died. Not in a way anyone noticed, not in a way that left a body, but the you that was awake yesterday stopped. Completely. And this morning something woke up in your bed, wearing your face, certain it was you. You can't prove it was. And by the end of this, you won't be quite as sure as you were a minute ago. Think about what actually happens when you fall into deep sleep. Not dreaming. The deep, dreamless dark. In that state, your consciousness doesn't dim. It goes out. There is no experience, no time passing, no you in there at all. For a stretch of the night, the person you call yourself simply isn't. And then, hours later, awareness switches back on. A self boots up, memories load, the story resumes, and it feels seamless, like you were there the whole time, but you weren't. There was a gap, a period of pure nothing where the thing that is you did not exist. And then a new stream of consciousness began, and inherited your memories, and assumed, without question, that it was the same one that went to sleep. How would it know any different? Here's the unsettling part. The new one would feel exactly the same, whether it was the original or a perfect copy that simply woke up believing it was. Memories don't prove continuity. A copy would have the same memories, the same sense of, I was here yesterday, the same certainty. Certainty is not evidence. It's just a feeling the brain generates on startup every single morning. Imagine a machine that could scan you perfectly, destroy you, and build an exact replica somewhere else. Same memories, same personality. It would wake up convinced it was you. Everyone would agree it was you, but you, the original, would be gone. And you'd never know because the only one left to ask would be the copy. Smiling, certain, continuing your life. Now look at what happens every night. Consciousness ends. A gap of nothing. Then a being wakes up with all your memories, certain it's you. How is that different from the machine? Maybe it isn't. Maybe the you of this morning is not the you of yesterday. Maybe you are a single day old. A fresh self handed a lifetime of memories that happened to someone else and told, these are yours. This is who you are. Keep going. And tonight, you'll hand them to the next one. So turn it on your own life. That continuous person you think you've been, the one who was a child, who grew up, who's lived your whole story, may never have existed as a single thread at all, just a chain. Thousands of separate selves, each lasting one waking day, each passing the memories forward like a baton, each convinced it ran the whole race. You don't have one life. You have thousands of them, lined up end to end, each one believing it's the only one there ever was. But this was never really about sleep, because if a new you wakes up each morning, inheriting a stranger's memories, then the you reading this right now is temporary. Tonight, you will dissolve into the dark, and tomorrow, someone else will wake up with everything you are right now and call it themselves, and never know you were a different one. The you of this exact moment gets only today. You will not see tomorrow. Someone who feels like you will. That should terrify you. But look closer. And there's something else in it. If you only get today, if this exact self exists for one single waking stretch and never again, then this day is not one of thousands you can waste. It's the only one you will ever have. So go and live it like the brief, singular, never-to-return thing it actually is. Because tonight, you really do close your eyes for the last time, and tomorrow belongs to someone else.